Silverstrand Dojo International has had a tradition for many years of requiring new brown belts to begin teaching. This involves the brown belt teaching one class per week while being supervised by a senior black belt to answer questions and/or give advice. Many a new brown belt has asked this question: why do brown belts have to teach? This video will address this question and hopefully help the new brown belt understand the importance of their position. To answer this question, we will now look at 8 points. If you ask any old master of any Japanese martial arts when the greatest number of students quit, they will tell you black belt. This is because black belt is a teaching rank where they must begin to teach. The problem arises in that they have achieved a goal, being awarded a black belt, and then do not know how to go about teaching. This can be very frustrating and scary for young black belts. We answer this problem by teaching our brown belts how to teach, so that when they do make black belt, they are very comfortable in teaching. This reduces the likelihood that they will quit due to the fear of teaching. A brown belt is a junior leader in the dojo. To be a leader, a person must lead. This means taking responsibility for others. This is explained through class instruction and also the example set by the sensei. But the true lesson comes from the on-the-job training. This involves learning responsibility by teaching. So many times a student under the rank of brown belt feels like they are an honored guest in the dojo. This is due to the fact that they receive a great amount of attention from the upper ranks. The problem with this is when an honored guest leaves, many times they are not missed because they have no true connection to the dojo. By the brown belt teaching, they become a contributing member to the dojo. This connects them to the dojo and makes them a very valued member. If this very valued member would leave, they would be greatly missed. The reason we train in the martial arts is for the love of what we do. No one to very few make money in the martial arts. The money that is paid to the teacher is truly very little, and the teacher could make much more working in another area. So why does the teacher teach? It is because they love their art, and they love their students. So the teacher gives the gift of his knowledge freely. When a person makes brown belt and begins teaching others, they are giving back to others the gift that they have received from their teacher. There is an old saying that goes, a person never really learns until they start teaching. When a brown belt begins his teaching career, he has to start analyzing not only his students but also himself. This creates a deeper understanding of the art. It truly is the easy way to follow directions, but to truly grow, we must learn to give well thought out directions to others. The quality of the dojo is judged by the quality of its leaders, black belts. By starting the teaching process at brown belt, this assures that by the time the student makes black belt, they will have a strong teaching ability. This creates stronger black belts, and these black belts truly create a stronger reputation for the dojo. A dojo is highly looked down upon if it has a high number of black belts not taking the responsibility of teaching. This is because the dojo is not teaching the responsibility of teaching to its members. We prevent this by making sure the brown belt understands the teaching requirement. The true beauty of the traditional martial arts is its philosophy. Yes, the physical techniques are important and are very beneficial, but the true meaning of the martial arts is found in its philosophy of peace and understanding. The student is taught to become peaceful through the art of control. They are also taught by understanding their attacker's motivations that many times they can prevent violent situations. If these lessons are taught to as many people as possible, the result is a more peaceful world. So the answer is getting as many people as possible to teach this philosophy as soon as possible. By the brown belt teaching, they are able to get this message to more people, which helps to create a more peaceful world. Nothing is more difficult for a teacher than starting a group of white belts without the help of others. It truly is like a single parent raising a family of 5. This can take a great toll on the teacher's physical and mental health. By having a brown belt teach one class per week, it greatly reduces the stress on the teacher and also creates an environment where the students develop very quickly. With the stress taken off the teacher, he will be able to do more to benefit the dojo as a whole, which also greatly benefits the teaching brown belt.